What does a classic car show have to do with Christian Science? Well, I'll tell you. And also tell you what Halloween night and the annual Encinitas Street Fair has to do with the Christian Science Reading Room of Encinitas, California.
Looking for 7 words, synonyms of God. Here's the first initial of them. You'll find them on plaques.
And that is an opportunity to reach out to our community.
Mrs. Eddy says that churches need to be the structure of truth and love, and that's exactly what we think it is here. And our whole goal is to be open for everybody who comes in and needs kind of a warm mental hug and learn about God being love. And so we think it's really important to be open for the community, because when it's just us, we're preaching to the choir. But if we have open on street fair and Halloween and whenever the community is doing something, then we are truly serving the community and not just ourselves. Thank you for coming in. Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.
Here at the Christian Science Society of Encinitas, our main focus is our reach out to the community, and that's we just love being a part of community events and just making our spot here being a comfortable and not a scary place to come to, and the community has really embraced us, and they love coming here and being a part of what we have going on. We don't so much proselytize, but we if they're interested in Christian Science, then we elaborate, but pretty much we just welcome people with an open heart, and they have been real receptive to us and what we do here. And these families that come and participate in our events are just ecstatic to be a part of what we have going on.
I love this little society here. It's very, very friendly, and it's very, very open. It's very, very willing to reach out to this community. We just had a wonderful street fair. That was really fun. Lots of children coming through. And I had a little booth where we were coloring pictures from the Bible and statements about true identity, God-created identity.
Well, Encinitas has a great location on the Highway 101 and in the middle of the Encinitas downtown area. So we have a great opportunity to reach out and have members of the public come through, see what Christian Science is about. With the street fairs 2 times a year, we open up and run all day, even multiple days in a row, Saturday and Sunday. They do a Halloween as well. And they don't just open up, but they provide activities.
I think it's really great because we get to bring in, kids and their parents, and they get to have an experience together, coming to do like a little scavenger hunt. Like usually it's, they're searching for the 7 synonyms for God, and they're all around our beautiful garden here for them to search for, and then, they tell us their favorite, and it's just really, really neat to hear what kids have to say about it, because they, they're not as clouded, so they really get into it, and they have some great insight.
What's even more wonderful is as they're looking, sometimes there's discussion between the family members or the friends, and there certainly is once they come up to the reading room inside area where we greet them and we ask them, what's your favorite word of the 7 that you've looked? Sometimes they're absolutely correct. They say all of them. Sometimes they have a favorite. Love is often a favorite.
It's good to remind people of the goodness in life. So it was fun for the kids as well.
And what was your favorite word?
Love.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite too.
And even the young kids, they'll say some of the very best things that are so clear about, why that's their favorite.
Principle.
And why?
Because it's the longest word, and I loved principal a lot because I actually like my principal at school. She's very nice. So I just really like this exercise thing.
Principle, mind, love, soul, truth, spirit, life.
Can you say the 7 synonyms again?
Mm-hmm. Principle, mind, soul, sprint, love, truth, life.
Nice. That's sprinting spirit, I think.
Gonna sprint towards spirit.
Yeah.
I know that we had fun with a lot of different groups of kids today with the jazz music and giving a little bounce and a little dance to remember the 7 synonyms, because we have a t-shirt challenge that says either you're worthy of love that I have on, or the truth is power. So once again, we keep it simple, and everybody loves the t-shirts. So, but those are gifts to them for just coming by and for helping us all feel that sense of love.
The other outreach that they do a wonderful job with is Halloween. We set up a group of animated critters playing banjo and other things, but we put words on the wall of our garden that address the idea of fear and of error and ghosts and ghouls, you know, and instead turning around towards positive, God-like. There's no need for fear, and that you can have fun and be free of fear and non-good things, errors, the snake sneaking in and setting you up for problems.
Yeah, it's so inspirational to be down here, especially when we have our whole crew running and we're, having 350 kids come through our reading room and learn the 7 synonyms of God. It's like their first day of Sunday school. We joke, we say we do a year's worth of Sunday school in a weekend.
On this year's Halloween night, we had over 2,000 individuals walk through the garden and reading room, and the word is out. This is a wholesome, safe, and unfearful environment for kids and families to enjoy their Halloween evening.
We're touching a lot of people and introducing them to Christian Science and the concepts that we hold dear to our hearts.
In the Bible, Isaiah 55, verse 13, all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. And so our outreach with the street fair, it really provides an opportunity to promote peace and enlightenment and have the door open to the public.
Music is a powerful draw. During the street fair, the Armstrong Jazz Quartet performed for our friends and visitors in the garden at the reading room. Adults came in from the street fair to rest their feet and listen to the music, while children danced their little shoes to the beat of happiness.
This is a day we all look forward to share our joy and our peace and our power of God in our lives.
We also provide refreshments for our four-legged furry friends, as sometimes these pets make conversational opportunity with their owners. Art is also a draw. Excuse the pun. Last year we held a free art show at the Reading Room Garden. One of our members, Chris Nugent, organized the show of classical-themed paintings and drawings by her college art students. Local artists exhibited their work, accompanied by relatives and friends, enjoying an alcohol-free environment. Many drawings were inspired by biblical content, and the exhibit was so popular, people were packed in, even sitting on stairs and garden boulders. Third Thursday is a monthly evening for inspiration and testimonies about Christian Science. This night is usually accompanied by local and sometimes national musicians, with some performing from the Christian Science hymnals. All performances are with a good moral message and in a wholesome context. This monthly event was canceled during COVID, but it is soon to be resumed.
There is no God beside me. When he got to the boat in the middle of the lake, they thought he was a ghost and they started to shake.
Also in future consideration is a children's story hour, including possible music venues. Our week-long wellness series was dedicated to supporting ways to improve physical, mental, and spiritual well-being and engaging the public with various related topics. Here is an example of the events for an annual Wellness Week. Christian Science Nursing Services, learning about this practical spiritual ministry. Readings from the Bible and the textbook Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. Guest speakers on the healing practice of Christian Science. Testimonial meetings from individual healings and insights from the study of Christian Science. Individual instruction on accessing sources for health and well-being. Meet and lunch with local Christian Science practitioners. Discuss your divine right to health and well-being. Another Wellness Week is being discussed for possible scheduling.
If we truly believe that Christ is our Savior, then we have a God of love. And to see God in faith is to look upon His friendly heart.
The continuation of our movie night is also in the works, where biblical-themed films such as Luther are shown, and the episode series The Chosen was played in our reading room.
The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and recovery of sight to the blind.
We are little if we look at ourselves materially, but in Christian Science, you're taught that the creator of the universe is actually your father, mother.
We also had the pleasure of listening to Dr. Lawrence Doyle, a Christian scientist who happens to be an astrophysicist and a member of SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Our interactive Zoom experience was coordinated with the Christian Science Church of San Juan Capistrano, California. This is an excerpt from a similar talk titled Spiritual Academics, presented through the Principia Alumni Association.
You are not a minuscule material body with a limited mind inside. You are a family member idea in the household of infinite mind itself. This household being, by the way, the universe.
In our Sunday service, we conduct readings from the Bible and Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. Here, biblical stories and correlative principles from the Christian Science perspective are explored and then followed by an informal discussion and testimony session. Hymns and solos are sung with musical accompaniment. Guests are welcome, and Sunday school is available for youth up to 20 years of age. The same service is available online with Zoom. Please check our website for start times and find out more information on mindheals.us.
I've been, going to several churches throughout, my childhood and everything. And this is the first that really fits, the first that I feel like everybody's really, really nice and accepting, and they like to hear what I have to say, which is a first. Just the basis of it being so much about love and truth, all these very important, synonyms for God, and not fear. We don't believe in God being a scary man who's going to punish you. It's a very different kind of energy here, and I really like it.
We do call our church building the Reading Room, and in non-event hours we make space available for the study of the Bible and Christian Science literature for spiritual growth and reflection. It is a quiet place to retreat from the outside noise of our fast-moving modern world. There is comfortable seating inside, as well as out in the garden, with the soothing sound of our fountain near our beautiful pine tree. Also for hours of operation, please see our website. One of our favorite Bible verses from Psalm 68:11 reads, "The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it." Our reading room contains these great words and works to inspire, grow, and heal with. Our mission statement is, the purpose of the Christian Science Society of Encinitas is to bless our community with healing and spiritual support for all.
We are a beacon, an open door, an open light for people who are exploring their relationship with God.
The service and the meetings at the end are very, very good. I'm learning a lot, and they're very wise here, so it's been a good exposure.
Remember, there is a higher power, and you have to love it, embrace it, and enjoy life.
Reaching out is what the Encinitas Reading Room and its members are all about.
Many people are reaching out to find out who they really are because they've already, technology and material sense has given them an impression of themselves that is really stressful. So they're ready to find out what the truth is, how to rely on God instead of mortal mind or human thinking.
We want to support you and help in your spiritual journey with a better understanding of your relationship to God and His Son, Jesus Christ.